Okay.
Okay, all you do is get fishing line, tie it to the stick, wrap it around a couple times so it secures it, and then you strip off as much line as you want. And then next thing you're going to do is you're going to unroll these. Okay, stop it.
Okay.
So you just get this scrubber and find the end on it. And if I remember right, grab some scissors, cut off one end, and then you can unroll this like a sock. So you get a big, long mesh net. And then you'll cut it into thirds, stuff it full of bait, and tie it to the line. Okay, so you got the line tied to this end, and you got this end open up still. All you do is just grab a rock, stick it in the net, that way it'll sink to the bottom. Grab some of your chicken livers. And ours are still frozen, apparently. Just grab a hunk of it, stick it in there, and then you're going to tie off this other end, and that's your bait, and then you just cast it out. Okay. Okay, so that's your whole rig. Stick, line tied to this end, and then all you're doing is finding a spot. I'm going to go right by this little bush. And you just chuck it out there. Let the stick sit on the ground, and then we're going to come back and check it in about 2 minutes. Okay, so next thing you get is your net. Make sure, obviously, small enough holes so they don't get out. I use a long handle. Come down, find your fishing line, and I can already see at least one on there. He's a pretty good size one too. Just drag it in nice and slow. Stick the net down behind him, and as you lift it up, they stay attached to it, and you scoop them. Well, I missed one of them, but we got the big one. You can see the big one in there. And then you just come over to the water. We have set up the cooler. Oh, he doesn't want to let go. Yeah, he's a big one. But you can see how much meat we're going to get off of him. And then in an hour or two, we'll have that whole thing filled up, rip off their tails, and cook them up. I want to try to show you the water with all the crawdads on it. Oh, I can't zoom with my little digital camera, but there's my bait down there, and there's about 6 of them on it. I'm going to show you this scoop. Okay, so this has been in there for like a minute. That first one was like 10 seconds, so here's a minute. Again, you're just going to grab it. Oh, they're fighting. I want to get those two, but they're fighting, dang it. I'm going to try to scoop those two up without the bait. Oh, there one swam right into it. And then we'll lift up the bait. Come on, get in there. Scoop it. And you can see in there, they're probably 4 or 5, but I mean, they're good sized ones. And that's a minute, and then all you do is you just take it. Oh, we got tangled. And then throw it back out there. Okay? Alright, here you go. This is about, I don't know, 35 minutes of fishing. Half the thing's full. Started cleaning some out. Usually we just take the claws and the tails and boil them up and eat them. Spend another hour or 2 out here, have a couple hundred for the price of chicken liver, which is what, $4? So this is, you can kind of see the average size of the crawdad. I mean, pretty big stuff. And that's about, I don't know, 3 pounds crawdad meat right there, and then we probably got another 3 pounds in there, so good stuff. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And there is the final product. Well, we gotta cook them, but if you can see that, about 6.8 pounds worth of crawdads in about probably 2 hours.